What is up, guys? It is Turbo here and welcome. This is episode 53 of the Oxford United Manager Mode, and this is the second video that's going to be going up on Friday. And there's a couple of reasons for that, and I'll just go over them as you see this month's game. This month's games. We have Man United in the FA Cup, by the way. On Friday, so obviously today, like the day you're seeing this, tomorrow for me. I couldn't get up a vid on Thursday because of my internet problems, and I also can't get videos up on Saturday, or I can't get a video up on Saturday. However, I can get one up on Sunday. So yeah, unfortunately, I will have to miss a video. It's gonna be a bit annoying. It's gonna be the first time I actually can't upload a video, but hopefully I'll be able to catch that up during the week at some point. I'll be able to upload 2 videos, but oh well. So yeah, this is obviously the second video of today, so if you could please go back and watch the first, then that would be good. And leave 2 likes please as well on both the videos. That would show some support, make me want to upload more videos for you guys, and make me feel really guilty for missing one out as well. So yeah, there's going to be obviously there's 2 videos today, and there's not going to be one on tomorrow, and however there will be one on Sunday. We'll be back to normal from then on. And I'll be letting you guys know when I can upload 2 videos some point during that week. Anyway, let's go to the gameplay. As you can see, already 1-1 with Exeter City. And Exeter City are basically, they're a good side, but they're like middle table. So we should be beating these guys comfortably. Excuse me. And, well, comfortably it was. Our first goal was really nice from Zaleski, I believe it was, and on the rebound, of course, which I don't suppose you can call it nice, but nice to score, And the same thing happened with Smalley when he smashed that into the top right-hand corner, didn't he? So at this point, we had a pretty nice lead. It was the 63rd minute or so against Exeter. So I'm looking to score maybe a couple more goals before we kill the game off. And the few just, what the fuck was that? Smashing that over as he advanced in from midfield, unfortunately. But then Smalley did eventually just sweat across for Pritchard to score. And his value is going up, so I'm pleased. But what I'm going to do over the next transfer window is basically just sign some youth players and then sell them instantly for 750k, whatever they're worth. That way I can afford a couple of big players, and hey, it's going to be better than just buying players. But anyway, the final score was 3-1 at full time. Pritchard, Smalley and Zaleski. It's been a while since we had 3 different goal scorers from the same game. And yeah, we move on quite quickly with a nice win there in the cup game against Millwall, which for once isn't important. I'm playing quite a crap team, as you see: Constable, Pritchard, Smalley, Harriet. Like the midfield I can rotate, so it doesn't really matter. But the only other strong player I would suppose is Constable, who scores first in the 40th minute. Up until then, there had been no chances for either us or Man United. Man United were actually playing quite a bad team if you go back and look. There was no Rooney, no Giggs, no nothing. So they were playing a pretty bad team. So I'm not surprised that Constable scored in the 40th minute with an open goal. Of course, sweating across. I mean, this Man United, what can you expect? And however, I was surprised when Constable went through 4 minutes later, as you see in this clip, and just managed to calmly finesse the ball past the keeper again. So 2 goals in 4 minutes from Constable gives us a 2-0 lead against Man United, and that is definitely something I wasn't expecting. Why am I saying Man United? I mean Millwall. What? I'm so sorry. I've got it all confused. This is Millwall, not Man United. Constable doesn't play against Man United, but yeah. So back to reality here. A bit of a confused commentary. It's a bit late at night. Forgive me. We have a 2-0 lead against Millwall, and our lead could have been added there if the header had been like clean from the defender. But being playing such a rubbish team with Pope and Constable and stuff in the John Paintstone Trophy, which of course is still important to me, but just not as important as the FA Cup coming up, and still managing to win is good. Obviously, we do win because we even managed to score a 3rd goal here with Johnson, who I believe makes his first goal for the club with a header. So that's always nice to see, and well done to him. And 3-0, 6-3 win on aggregate. And we are safely through into the next round, and Millwall are out. But now the next game is the one that you've all been waiting for, the one I've been waiting for too. It is the round of 16, I should call it. Sorry, no. The round before the quarter-final. So yeah, the round of 8, not the round of 16. No, the round of 16. Fuck off. Whatever you say. Anyway, like you can see there, that Man United team was pretty bad. Like I say, no Rooney, no Giggs, no nothing. And Atasov gave us a very early lead. There is his trademark celebration, as you will always see. What a smash. And really, this means good things for us because Man United are still one thing in this game. And they are very strong defensively, and they always have been. So to score in the 6th minute with Atasov is a really good bonus. But unfortunately, the lead didn't last long. Michael Owen went through and, kind of dodgily managed to get the ball in the net. 17th minute, and yeah, it was all good for Man United from their perspective because now they just needed a couple more goals. We weren't really on the front foot. However, what we were on was Lucas Piazon's head, and that means that he scores his first goal for the club. And wow, what a nice start! First goal against Man United in the FA Cup, and probably the most important match of the season so far. What a nice debut goal. Fuck, I keep saying debut. What a nice first goal. Oh yes, crispy header, and his height as well was such an advantage in that scenario. But yeah, that made it 2-1, and I'm going to reveal now that was the final score. We were pretty much defending Man United from here on in, and we were lucky they didn't score a couple of times, this being the first. So, and yeah, this being the second. I mean, look at this. How did he miss? Just, oh, come on. But yeah, like you see there, the final score was 2-1. And that is the best victory I have ever had with Oxford in these in this season and a half that I've had with them so far. I mean, this is February now. It's getting on towards the end of the season, to be honest. But yeah, who knows where we could be at the end of the season. Maybe in an FA Cup final. I highly doubt it. I believe we get West Ham next. Sorry guys, my watch just broke. Yeah, I believe we have West Ham in the next round, which is the quarterfinals, which is always nice. But yeah, moving on, we have a couple of games left, well, not counting being the first, and I started Tansov on Constable and Pritchard together. Piazon's on the bench. Piazon is going to be a really good signing. He scores a really nice couple of goals in the next few episodes, the next few games, sorry, even in this episode. And yeah, Johnson adds to his first goal that he had in the game against Millwall with another one. I mean, a pretty good chip by Pritchard, but it was going out, so Johnson just took the chance to, I mean, how can you miss from there? To be honest, you won't be able to. So he just took the chance to dink it in, which I'm not going to complain about because, hey, it's all good. And, we had a 1-0 lead, and they didn't do anything till the second half, actually. And really lucky that they actually hit their own player. I keep saying actually, I should stop. But yeah, they hit their own player, and that was why we didn't concede. And yeah, we were still creating chances, but they weren't like very good. However, we were the better team by far, and that's why we managed to score again in the 71st minute with Mr. Levin, who got his first goal. I was about to say of the season. I meant of the game. And the reason I say first goal of the game is, of course, because he scores another one. So yeah, that gave us a 2-0 lead, and like I said, Levin did actually score again. And you can see here, Pope just canters down the wing, gives it across for Levin. Levin just kind of, I don't know what that was, kind of luckily managed to keep the ball when he dinked it over the keeper. And 5 minutes later, he scores again. So pretty good game for him, and a pretty good game for Mr. Pope and Pritchard and Constable, of course, who all four of them had a really good display up front. And that means that we were 3-0 up, and 3-0 was the final score. As you see here, at full time, Levin got 2, Johnson got 1. 2 people that you don't really see on the score sheet that often, to be honest. Gave us 3 goals to celebrate in this game. So yeah, it's all good as we move on to the next match against Gillingham. Oh, good old Gillingham. Look at them. Look at them being like 20th or something, trying to keep up with our standard. Oh no, you cannot. Bro. Okay. So we start Piazon this game, and Piazon actually does really well because he scores nice and early on with a really very lovely executed finish straight into the top left corner. I can't save that. No, yeah, I'm not a keeper. Of course, I can't save that. Like even the keeper couldn't save. Oh, what am I getting at? The keeper couldn't save it. Really good effort. Well done, Lucas Piazon. 1-0 lead for us. Unfortunately, it didn't stay like that. Really good touch by their player, and then a dink to the guy who just stood at the back post and nods it in from like 6 yards out while the defender's raping him. I don't know. Ask them. Anyway, 1-1 Gillingham. Fucking Kedwell scores, and luckily for us, that was not the final score. Although it was the score going into half time. No, sorry, it wasn't the score going into half time because the defenders managed to get a lucky rebound off the defender's leg, and it went into the net. You see from the replay here that he actually goes for finesse into the opposite corner, but it hits the defender and goes in the right corner. So yeah, that gave us a 2-1 lead, and it was pretty unfortunate for Gillingham, but hey, we are the better team anyway. And the final result was showing that because Piazon actually managed to get another one. Mr. I think that was Constable. He sweat it across, and no, sorry, Smalley. He sweat it across for Lucas Piazon, who just calmly right foot like passed it into the side of the net, which is always nice to see. And what else is always nice to see is Lucas Piazon winning the ball and then you know, scoring this dodgy goal. I mean, I've never seen a more stupid goal than that. But that does complete his good hat-trick, his first hat-trick for the club, and like, what, his 4th game in? So yeah, it's all good at this point. I mean, after all, you know, he does get like 10 grand a week to, you know, score hat-tricks. So yeah, off the posting it off his head, all good, 4-1 at full time, and that was a score against Gillingham. So we're notching up a large amount of wins on the trot, and if we go, we go into this game against Sheffield with a lot of wins, like I say, and if we win, we will be first, definitely, because I believe at this point we were like maybe 1 point in front, or yeah, so yeah, we need to win basically because Sheffield are second, and Smalley gets us off to a great start in the 26th minute. There were barely any highlights for this game apart from the goals. And yeah, 1-0 to Oxford United in the 26th minute was double when Zaleski took a touch and then smashed it from outside the box. Ah! What a goal. Zaleski 33rd minute, Smalley 26th minute. This really was a game of one half, to be honest, because they gave us a 2-0 lead, and at this point we were cruising against Sheffield, but unfortunately the clip is missing, so I cannot commentate over it, yet you can see it. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Unfortunately, Sheffield United equalised through Mr. Porter. It was quite a nice goal, but hey. Constable had a chance later on, and yeah, that was pretty much it. No, I do remember Smalley. Yeah, here we go. Smalley has a nice volley, and he's managed to smash that into the keeper's hands later on. But the final score is 2-1 at full time. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode. Like I said, there won't be any videos on Saturday, but we'll be back to normal on Sunday. So yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.